So now that I just showed you a scheme out of the Bill Walsh playbook that took an hour long, we're going to get back to basics. I'm going to do a quick 3 to 4 minute video here showing one of my favorite defenses in the game. I do get a lot of messages from people asking me, what's a really great, easy setup that I can use for defense to stop people this year. And, if you followed me again last year, you'll know that my whole philosophy really was teaching the guys that really didn't know too much, the guys that didn't have the greatest stick skill. It was hard for them to do a lot of different setups, pre-snap, and this and that. It was all about keeping it simple and allowing those guys to have a chance to win. So that's kind of what we're going to do right here, and this really is one of my favorite defenses. It's $326, and the play is 2-man under. So the first thing that we want to do is bump and run. Then we just want to pass commit. So once you've done that right as soon as they break the huddle, then we want to take a look at the formation. Now here we're looking at a single back bunch. So in this scenario, what I like to do is put my defensive end on the right in a purple zone. Then I'm going to put my blitzing linebacker in a yellow zone, and always try to manually control the defender on the running back. So this is great here. As you can see, it's $326, so I get to user control a nice fast corner. The other thing that we want to look at is also spotlighting. So to do this, we press Y, then we press A, and we need to make up our mind, who do we want to spotlight? Well, in a formation like this, I always am going to spotlight the slot guy. So inside slot, so RB and then A. And this is just something that's kind of second nature for me. You get into practice mode, just practice that button combination, Y, A, RB, A, and you spotlight a guy real quick. It's especially good when you're playing against someone that loves to go to the same guy over and over and over. That's when you're really going to get it down. So for instance, if they're going to X, you just go Y, A, X, A. And you just, they're going to do no huddle. They're always going to go to the guy. So you don't need to worry about going Y, A, and then going, oh, what's the number or the, letter of the guy. And then you go and then kind of confused. It's always the same letter. So basically, this is the setup right here. So it's bump and run, pass commit. We're going to put this guy in a purple, and we're going to put this guy in a yellow, and user control whoever else. If there's no running back in the backfield, then generally I like to user control against the tight end, maybe even give him a little manual bump at the line of scrimmage. And that is the setup. Now, I'm not going to show you anything here in practice mode. I'm going to let the gameplay footage speak for itself. So let's see the next play that we're going to look at here, or next formation. So let's set up again, bump and run, pass commit. Now, a formation like this with one receiver in the slot is again a little bit tricky, but I'm always going to put this guy in a purple because we want to worry about corner routes. Corner routes are very effective this year. And again, it's the same setup. We're always going to put this guy in a yellow, and we're going to control the player on the running back, and we're also going to spotlight RB. I always like to spotlight players where there's a purple zone. I find that the purple zone with a spotlight is much, much more effective. If I was to spotlight X right now with no zone over there, it's just one-on-one, to be honest, it's really not going to do that much, if anything at all, really. So again, versus this formation, I still like to stay with the purple because we have to worry about a slot corner route. And then one more formation. Let's take a look at slants. I'll reset my play. So bump and run, pass commit. Well, you don't always have to do it in the same order. I'm going to put this guy in a yellow. And now what do I do? So, we still have the risk of Finley running a corner route. That is true. But when the tight end's either playing on the line or in the slot like this, the majority of the time, until they prove to me that they're going to throw to the corner, I'm going to put this guy on a yellow as well and manually control the player on the running back. And it's that simple. This is a defense I've been using for quite a while. It's been great for me this year. With the effectiveness of offense, to be honest with you, maximum coverage defense is really the way to go this year. A lot of people are trying to blitz, 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 blitz. It's all about that max coverage. And this is an easy setup that anybody can use. And I promise you're going to get good results. You'll see in the gameplay footage, a large majority of the time, man, receivers are blanketed. Just do a good job roaming around with your extra player, especially You know, if they block the running back thinking that you're blitzing or whatever, you're going to be able to roam around and just try to make plays. This is a play that I love to use on 3rd and long. If it's 3rd and 10, I'm definitely calling this play. Definitely. Anyway, so now we're going to get to the gameplay footage, and I hope you enjoyed a really easy setup.
Second down after the incompletion. The quarterback has his team's attention here. Out of the gun. Looks around. Looking to scramble. The defense starting field position here. Drop back, shotgun formation. Running away from the sack. So that's a 2-point safety. The quarterback mixing things up at the line of scrimmage. Now 1st and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. Under 3rd down here. Offense trying to pick up the 1st. Gets away from the heat. Safety valve time. They touch it.
Good job here by the quarterback. He doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
And he's going to be 2nd down after going to the ground game the 1st play. He's looked interception. Gets past the 1st wave. Got what he wants. Quarterback taking the snap from the shotgun. Stands in the pocket. Ball's loose, and he's thrown to the ground. And here he goes. Touchdown, Seahawks. Now to start their drive. No margin for error here with the offense.
The D-line all talking. I think they're expecting run. That's why
a takeaway. The tackle is made.
What a terrible.
They're in press coverage here. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Out of the shotgun formation. He's looking to interception. Now they take the football here. 1st and 10. Looking to the right side and throwing. Interception. Defense wraps him up.
That was an awesome job.
Going to the hurry. Back to the line now. Playing press coverage to the outside. The quarterback's hollering out instructions. Here comes the wide receiver in motion. 2nd down and 2. He's scrambling now. He'll fire it out to the left. That ball is going the other way.
That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
2nd and 10. Looking for an open. Ball's picked off.
That was a terrible throw outside.
Takes the snap from the shotgun. Scans the field. A takeaway. He's got some daylight. Patriots in for the